Today, AiPAS has sent me the M2 Max. This is an upgrade to the M2 Pro. Definitely check this guy out. Here's the specs. In the rear back here, guys, we have a 1800 watt peak power motor. It's a 750 nominal, but 1800 watts this guy peaks at, and boy, do you really feel it. You can see these 180 millimeter rotors back here with these hydraulic calipers. They work. The brakes are just solid. It worked well. And also up in the front, the same thing. I don't see branding on these. I don't see a name on these, but it is 180 millimeter rotors with the hydraulic caliper accompanied with these hydraulic levers up here. It just works well. And then this bike has the suspension that they added back here. Let's see if there's some branding on this. The branding on this one, I'm not sure, but it says that it holds 2,000 pounds and it has the AiPAS logo on it. So awesome. What's nice, they got this 1800 watt peak motor, but it also has 110 Newton meters of torque. So you're gonna feel that. You're actually gonna feel that. It's gonna be super strong. It's got this nice rack on the back, as you can see, with these plastic fenders. I'll go ahead and put the weight of what the rack can hold, but the bike itself, 500 pounds. So you can be a heavy rider on this bike. It is a heavy duty bike. It's a heavy bike too, so I'll put the weight of the actual bike on the screen as well. Heavy. It's got these three-piece cranks with these big fat pedals there, as you can see, and a nice chain, looks really good. It's got the Shimano a derailleur back here. That's a tourney. That's a entry level, but everybody uses it because it works. It's got the 7-speed cassette, and up here on the bars, you can see here that it's got the index shifter up here. Shimano, really good stuff. Yeah, guys, this bike is just really cool. The battery is inside here. You open up this, and there's the charging port as well as an on and off switch, and the battery unlocks on the other side. So right here, it has an unlocking. So you unlock the battery and it just pops out right here, and you can actually charge the battery inside your house, charge it on the bike, however you want to do it. Maybe you want to keep the bike in your garage, but you want to charge the battery inside the house. It's perfect for that. Wire management looks really good on this bike. Like the way that they routed all the wires, looks really good. Nice big fat kickstand, as you can see. So in case that you're in the sand, it's got a big wide footprint. Might not pinch in and fall down. It's got these ergonomical grips up here, and it's also got the ergonomical on this side with the half twist throttle right here. So it's got the beautiful half twist throttle. It's got all your gears are right here for switching. It's got your back brake on this side, front brake on this side. It's got a horn and the lights. Check it out. It's got a light. So as you can see, they light up. Let's go ahead and check out the tail light. I think we already did, but let's see it again. When you press the brakes, that gets brighter. If you don't have the lights on and you press on the brakes, it actually lights up. So it's a safety feature. That's always gonna light up if you're pressing on the brakes. Up on the handlebars, as you can see, we have blinkers even on this side, guys. Let's go ahead and turn on the blinkers and see what that does. So as you can see, the blinker lights up half of the tail light. Pretty cool. Let's see if there's any business happening in the front. I don't think so. Did they change that yet? Nope, they haven't done it. A lot of people are now putting blinkers in the headlight, which is really bizarre. So yeah, it's got the blinkers on here. It's got that loud horn. It's got the control center here, which has your on and off. It shows a light here, but that's not for the light. Has a plus and minus for your speeds. And then you can go into the menu here. It's got a like an information button. So you can go in there and you can make different settings, things like that, make the bike into class 3, class 2, whatever you're into. It just works. It's got an adjustable seat. You can even get, they left a lot of extra wire here, and on my M2 Pro, I put larger bars, and it just works out better. So I would probably do that with this one too, because I like a more of an upright, non-aggressive style. But yeah, screen bright, really bright during the day. If it is flashing, it's only because of my GoPro. It doesn't flash in real life. Love the color on this. It's like a gray or like bluish gray or purplish gray. The M2 Max, guys, this is no joke. I really like this bike. Plastic fenders, headlight, it's got the big rack, can accommodate for all size riders. Big fat tires, 26 inch by 4 inch. I don't know if these are Chow Yang or if they're Kenda, or they're non-branded. Yeah, I don't see a brand on the tires, but I like when they don't have the big white writing on the tires anyway. So I like the look of this. Good job, AiPAS. Got the front forks that are adjustable. It's got the preload, and it's got the lockout on this side, so you can lock them out on this side and mess with the preload on that side. So it's got some adjustments. If you're familiar with adjusting forks, there it is. It's all right there. Yeah, my links will be in the description. Any discount codes I have will be on the screen, in the description, in the comments. It'll be pinned. And any questions you may have on this bike before you buy it, go ahead and ask. By the way, this rear shock is adjustable. See that little blue cap right there? That's adjustable. So you can actually add air to that and make it even softer. So if you're a rider that's not so heavy, you can make that a little cushiony for yourself. So they have a shock pump you can buy. Works well, guys. Love this bike. Very, very cool. Happy with the AiPAS M2 Max. Great company, doing great things. Check it out. Link in the description. Let's hit the trail. All right, this is gonna be my downhill test. I'm gonna be in level 5, pedal assist 5, and I'm gonna go full speed and see what kind of speed I can get from the throttle and see when it lets out. It's probably gonna be fast, so let's try it. Here we go. 26, 27, 28, 20, 31, 33, 36. So, wow. We're easily doing 45, easily. I forgot to put my GPS on the handlebars today. But man, that feels like 45, not 36. The speedometer stops at a maximum speed of 36, so it doesn't show you any higher speed than that, even though you're definitely going faster. And I don't think the motor let up either. This is more of a flat ground right here, and I'm still getting that top speed. Wow, this bike's quick. The AiPAS M2 Max is definitely cool. I already have the M2 Pro, and they sent me the Max, and I think the bikes are very much the same, unless you're talking about the suspension and stuff and the brakes. But I'm not totally sure on that. Let's see. Top speed, flat ground, 27, 30, 31, 32. 33, 35. I got top speed. I got 36 on this. Now, I don't know how accurate that is to the GPS, but it could be even if it's like 32, let's just say. That's fast, dude. It's so fast. It's crazy fast. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go into our pedal assist deal here and see what we can do here. Okay, so we're gonna go in pedal assist 1. And let's see what the throttle gives us on pedal assist 1. So this is the throttle. The thing I like about AiPAS and this bike is they've connected the throttle to the pedal assist. So like if you don't want to throttle faster than 10 miles per hour at full bore, well then you'd put it in level 1. And then let's go to level 2. I'm just gonna keep the bike going as I do this because it doesn't make any sense to stop again. 12, 13. Looks like it's hitting about 13.2. Let's go to the next one. Level 3. See what level 3 gets us. 16. Very, very, very tuned correctly the way this works. Tuned very well. Let's go up on the sidewalk here. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. All right, let's go ahead and try level 4, throttle only, see what that gets us. Looks like 23.8. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in 5 right now. Here we go. Now I'm in level 5. Let's see what this gives us. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So just like before, I'm getting like, I could get 36. That's crazy. This bike is so fast. Whoa. And then now we're gonna fall. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ow. Oh, I got hurt. Oh, that hurt my chest real bad. Oh God, that hurt. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, I pulled a muscle. Oh God. Frick, I'm hurt. Oh, I'm hurt bad. Oh, I got hurt.
A few moments later.
All right, so this is gonna be our trail test. This is gonna be our trail test, guys. Oh, that hurts so bad. That hurt, okay. All right, this is our trail test right here, guys. We're gonna check and see how nimble the bike is, whether we're on gravel, whether we're on, you can see the bike doesn't have trouble with gravel because of these big fat tires, you know. If you put a, 26-inch by 4-inch tires on a bike, you can bet that gravel is gonna be a non-enemy to you. So, just works really, really well. I like the fat wheels. I do, I like the fat tires, and the 26 just puts you way up in the air. I feel like you're in a lifted truck. Kind of gives you that feeling of like looking down on the other riders that aren't on or not on that kind of bike. So this will just be our trail test today right here. I'm just checking to see, I'm gonna put it in 5 to show you how even the throttle can be variable. So I could just barely touch the throttle on this side and it will only go to like, a few miles per hour. But the minute that you start to turn that throttle a little bit more, then the bike goes faster. What's up, fishing dudes? All right, we're gonna go over here to our, how you doing? I'm gonna go over here to our off-road test and we'll see how that works out for us. This will be our off-road test. We'll go right into it from here, guys. All right, we're gonna go right into the off-road test. I'm in level 5, off-road, on the gravel. Let's try the gravel area too as I go through here. If I get on this side, you can hear the gravel and it just works. I'm gonna go full throttle here so we can feel this dirt a little bit. All right, I'm already going up to 25 miles per hour already. All right, off the bridge. Oh, we got some air. Beautiful. Let's go over the mound real quick. See if the mound works real well for us. Beautiful. That just felt right. That just felt perfect. All right, let's go over here now and we're gonna try the, we're gonna go ahead and try the brake test. Here we go. Here comes the brake test. We're gonna go full speed on the side or on the asphalt here. We got a car coming. Let's just pretend that car's gonna run us over. Here we go, and stop right now. The hydraulic brakes work amazing on this bike. Let's check the throttle and the chicane here. This is our nimble chicane test, which means no feet down. See how great the throttle is on a heavy bike like this to keep me without putting my feet down. Beautiful, beautiful. The AiPAS M2 Max is performing perfectly off-road. A lot of lizards out today. A lot of lizards out, crawling all over the sidewalks. Got a car coming right here. This person right here is coming. They're trying not to run me over. You can hear that front brake rubbing just a tiny bit. Something's rubbing, let's see. It's probably that front brake, but we can adjust that. That's what the beautiful thing about e-bikes is. I've gotten really good at like working on them and stuff. So if something making noise, I just go home, break out my wrench, put a little tuning on it, and next thing you know, she's back to perfect. So you get real familiarized with e-bike, repairs and things like that. Or you can just take it to your local bike shop if it ever needs, tuning and stuff and adjustments. So we're gonna try our little dirt test over here. The dirt hill test from the bottom of the hill, level 5, throttle only. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna come to a standstill like we always do. I like to give every bike a fighting chance right here. We had one recently fail right here. I won't mention the name, but we had one fail. And boy, did it fail. It didn't even move a foot. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. Look at that, look at that torque. It's a heavy bike too. And I'm a heavy guy, and this just got immediately up to 7, 8 miles per hour, 9 miles per hour. So that's performing just like any other my 28 mile an hour e-bikes that are, that have the 750 nominal and the and the 1000 peak kind of a thing. That's very common for what just happened. It's kind of perfect. It's kind of perfect. All right, so now we're gonna go back over here from this lady so she doesn't run us over. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna try our downhill dirt brake test, back brake only, see what happens. Ready? So yeah, I mean, it stops. It's got hydraulic brakes. So it's definitely gonna lock them up because the hydraulic brakes just work. You know, AiPAS didn't skimp when they built this bike. They wanted to give you all the good stuff. So, you know, having the hydraulic brakes, it just works so perfect. They just work perfect. All right, so trying to figure out. So the pedal assist will act exactly like the throttle will on this bike. It'll act exactly the same. The pedal assist will just behave just like the throttle. So if you're in level 1 and you're pedaling, it's gonna give you that same exact speed that it did on the throttle. 9 miles per hour, whatever it was, 10 miles per hour. And then the next one was like 12, and then 16, and then 22, and then 36, which is crazy. Yeah. So that's the cool part, is the throttle and the pedaling is exactly the same. They have tuned those to be, you know, a lot of these companies now are making it to where the throttle, like if you're in level 1, it'll just work. You know, it'll just work. But yeah, let's go up here. Let's go up here to the, we'll do our butterfly garden test, which is our second nimble test. So we've done our downhill test. We've done our nimble tests. We have done our throttle speed test, and we have done our brake test as well as our off-road test. So there's not much left, guys, other than going uphill as the biggest hill I can find, and you know which one that is if you watch my channel. We're gonna go to the big one, and we're gonna put AiPAS to the test. So here we're trying the butterfly garden with no feet down. I can already see butterflies. Oh, this bike's big. So I'm actually being challenged here, but it's still working great, guys. It's still working great. Even a big bike, I can get through the butterfly garden here. That's my butterfly garden nimble test. That's the nimble test through the butterfly garden. And was there a couple monarchs? Of course there was. Every time I go through there, God gives me a couple butterflies. So, you know, it's just a really amazing bike, guys. The AiPAS M2 Max. What they did is there was the M2 Pro that if you guys have seen my channel, the M2 Pro was a, what did it have? It didn't have the hydraulic brakes, and it didn't have the better shock back here. AiPAS did send me some upgrades so I could do that on that bike, but this one automatically comes with, these are not mechanical disc brakes at all. This is hydraulic, full system hydraulic. So the whole system is hydraulic. I believe these are, I want to say they're DOT. They might be mineral, I'm not sure, but yeah, they actually have hydraulic brakes on this one, guys. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. Very, very cool. You know, they didn't skimp on this bike. I mean, I could feel the suspension as I was just riding, you know. See, I got the lights on because I got that tail light, you know, just rocking it, guys. The AiPAS M2 Max was a smart choice for them to upgrade and build this beautiful bike because it just has everything you absolutely need. This bike is perfect, you know, it is. I love this bike. All right, guys, I'm gonna do my pedal assists here. I'm gonna do pedal assist 1, me pedaling, okay? I feel like that's really tough to pedal like that. There we go, I'm getting about 9 miles per hour, or 7. In level 2, I'm getting 9, 10, 11, 12, and then level 3, while I'm pedaling, no throttle, 16, 16.5. Number 4, it's gonna be 19, 20, 23, just like the throttle was, exactly like the throttle. This will be the same, exactly the same. And then we'll go up and we'll do we'll do number 5 coming up around the corner up here after we cross the street. And then we're heading towards the big hill, guys, like we do on the AiPAS M2 Max. It's an upgrade from the M2 Pro. They maxed it out, if you will. They maxed it out, is what they did. All right. Let this guy go behind, or let him go there. Now I'm gonna pedal right here. Here we go. See what we can get. Pedal only, level 5, or no, level 4, that was 23. Let's do level 5, here we go. 29, 30, 33, 34, 36. I'm probably doing about 38 miles per hour according to the throttle, according to the bike. Wow. Wow, the M2 Max is so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy how much more. I think this has, AiPAS, let me know if you're watching, does this have more power than my M2 Pro? Because I felt like that was just really wicked fast. I felt like that was a lot more fast, and I feel like we're getting a little bit of front end shake, which means that we have a little bit of unbalanced tire on the front. That's all that means. That's usually what that means, or you might have a load in the back, something like that. Maybe too heavy, maybe I'm too heavy. But better to keep your hands on the handlebars when riding an e-bike. And here we are on our hill, guys. I just went full bore right off the bat. Here we are. No reason to stop and go down from a smaller 26. $21. Remember, I like anything over what did I say before? Anything over 12 miles per hour. We're at 19, guys. So, and usually it hits about 12 here on bikes that don't do well. So this is doing pretty good. The Max is doing good. For how heavy the bike is. 15.9 was as low as I got. So imagine that. And this bike, it's just working out well, guys. Strong. Super strong bike. All right, so the next hill is coming, guys. The big one, the big mother of all daddies is coming. Right around the corner here. This is the one that I put the test. If I test your e-bike on this hill, you better send me a bike that's got some torque so I can really show it off on this hill. If you guys anybody that wants any sponsorship, anybody that wants to collaborate with me and you're watching this video, go ahead and leave me a comment or drop me an email. You can find my email on my YouTube channel. I'll also put it in the description. Here we go. Here we go. We're at 5 mile, we're at 17, 18, 19. By the way, I still have 5 bars left on this ride. I don't know how many miles, 6.3 miles I think I have on this bike already. I only put 6 miles on it. Brand new bike. She's brand new. She's only been rode to the lake one time. So I'm at 21 miles per hour. I'm not pedaling, 19. The lowest I've seen on this hill, because this is a gigantic hill, might be a 35er. I've seen 9 miles per hour. We're at 16 right now, 16, 15. We're dropping fast, 14. Now I can give a little pedaling. If I do that, then I can also do this and give myself a little pedaling and stay right around 13.8, 14. Yeah, so if I give a little bit, guys, like if you just, and believe me, I'm not really pedaling. I'm just kind of giving a little bit. I'm giving a tiny bit, adding to that motor, taking a little strain off the motor, allowing the bike to get up to 14 miles per hour on a giant hill like this. So, yeah, this hill's big enough to cause trouble on smaller e-bikes or bikes that don't have good power. This bike does not have any issues. 14 something the entire time. So yeah, 14 something the entire time, pretty much. And now we're back on the flats here going straight. And I'll tell you guys, this bike, I just like AiPAS. I mean, I'm not being, biased because they sent me 3 different bikes already, but I just know that this is a good bike, this is a good bike. The AiPAS is a great bike. I like it. Very smooth. It just feels like, if you're a bigger person, 230 pounds like me, you're tall, AiPAS really accommodates for that kind of a rider because it's a big bike. It's a big bike, it really is. And to have that, to have the big bike when I'm a big guy, it just works, guys. For me, it just works, 100%. 100% just works. So any links that I have, any discount codes I have will be on the screen. Links will be in the comments for the website. You can get the bike there, or you can go and check out their arsenal of massive bikes. They have a lot of bikes. So AiPAS is doing good stuff. They got on-road bikes, off-road bikes, e-motos. They got it all. But the M2 Max that we're testing today is a great choice. It's a really great choice. Links will be in the description. Like, subscribe, share, hype, make a comment, and Once again, I'll see you guys right back here on Pete's Promise Reviews.